Alright, I guess you were right about having to improvise every now and then. Is this the only route to the center? They might be bandits, it's true, but still civilians as far as our mission is concerned. I don't want us getting into fights with the locals if it can be avoided. Good. We'll hang back here and give you covering fire if necessary. If they start shooting, keep your head down. And good luck.
Hello, Scuff. It's rare to see any of your kind here trying to get to Somerville. I have medical supplies for sale, if you need them. Me? No. I'm just a field medic who came here because these fuckers needed one. Take a look at these poor idiots here. You know what happened to them? I came from one of the city stations. I had to steal most of my medical equipment. Oh, here. I keep here for emergency imputations. Well, I'm trying to help them as much as I can. Only complaint is how stupid these guys can be. Imagine these fuckers been here, bored and horny for so long, so they get shit-faced and start to stick their junk in everything that moves. You think that's bad? One of the guys stuck his dick into the generator, turned himself into an electric bulb. We all heard screaming, but when we come to help him, it was already done. Extra crispy. Yeah, sure. Nah, not really. Travelers and merchants. Most others don't have the cash to get through the checkpoints. Some people don't get through even then. Yeah. If you go around, maybe you can find another way past this checkpoint, but I'm pretty sure the walk will take so long, you will be glowing by the time you reach downtown. Oh yeah, the rules say that as soon as you enter the checkpoint, the boss will contact you and give you permission to enter this city. What a great lie. The boss tells his boys to rob travelers as much as they can, and then he'll tell you to leave this fucking place and never come back. You will see what I mean if you meet him. He is not even human anymore. Sometimes it's because of the black water. He found an old source of it somewhere near here. And you know, his gang just put it into their mouths like fucking children. Turns you into a Superman, or at least, that's what the boss says. Yeah, it's some nasty stuff. And the weirdest thing is, our boss told us all that he used a lot of black water in the past. But most of the guys who try, die quickly. But he keeps the location to himself and his most trusted gods. I'm trying to figure out what black water is, and how we can make our men have more strength. Exactly. One of his lieutenants, Jacobs, he went missing looking for the source. I wish I could prove the boss had a hand in it, but I doubt anyone is going to find a corpse all the way out here. You want to help me find Jacobs? I can set you on the right path, but it is not going to be easy. But in return, if you can prove the boss was behind his death, I will help you to get through the Cordon. A lot of my boys here are done with that cycle. There is an old apartment behind the alleyway near the station. Now, for whatever reason, the boss does not let anyone up that way, except his most trusted lieutenants. Now he claims that it is to stop anyone stealing or contaminating the water. But I know that's bullshit. Because I know the water collectors go deeper into the city for that stuff. Now, he's hiding something else up there, and I want to know what it is. Hopefully, some sign of Jacobs. Anything. Just make sure you do it quietly. You rile up the whole street. I'm not just going to be able to stand back and watch. Neither will my guys. You do this for me. Find proof. I can get you a shortcut through the Cordon. The boss dies. You save a lot of cash. Jacobs gets his revenge. Even if this turns up nothing, it'll be make a lot of guys happier knowing the rumor is nothing. I will give you a key for the apartments. One of my boys had an accident nearby, but he was able to snag this key before he died. Here is the key. Remember, the apartments in the alleyway near the station. Some of the boss triggermen might get in your way, but don't make a lot of noise dealing with them. You get the whole Cordon involved, and we can't help you without proof. Let him... Here is the key. Remember, the apartments in the alleyway near the station. Some of the boss triggermen might get in your way, but don't make a lot of noise dealing with them. You get the whole Cordon involved, and we can't help you without proof. You heard something about Jacobs? What is it? Damn, I should have known. Are you sure? Fuck. Yeah, that's him. That's a big problem. I go to the boss about this now. He'll just shoot me dead. You're planning to go see him anyway, right? To convince him to let you through this damn gate? But I'll go round up a few of my boys. Not everyone is so convinced the boss is actually going to share his little secret. It will be fun seeing him try to lie to all of us, Autons.
let him get through! Blackwater gives us strength. Don't let him get through. Cyclone's over here. Don't spread out, let him get Don't let him get through! here! Don't let snipers over here! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Snipers over here! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Snipers over here! Over here! Take him down! Don't let him get down! Don't let him get through! Snipers! Oh! Snipers! Don't let him get through! Over here! Hide forever! Snipers over here!
I'm here, a little lost lamb wandering into my den of wolves. Trouble. Oh, my dear friend, trouble is precisely what I live for. You see, I've been waiting for someone like you to stroll by. A puppet on my stage, if you will. Forget. Oh, you must be joking. You see, I've got a little secret I've been dying to share. The water that opens the doors to realms beyond your wildest nightmares. You've seen nothing. Just those who are not strong or quick enough to survive. This world will not stand for the weak.
Alright, boss. It's time you came clean. We know about Jacobs.
Murphy, so you finally unraveled the clues. Ezra was a good speaker, but he was weak, and he let go of the power he could have grasped.
That's right. We're done doing your dirty work. So let me tell you what's going to happen.
I'll tell you what's going to happen, Murphy. Everyone in this room is going to die.
Don't let him get through!
Thanks for finding justice for old Jacobs. A little extra for your help. Pack up and move on. All this blood will just draw the scavengers. And not the kind who walk in 2 feet, huh? Take it easy out there. The city is crazy this time of year.
gave you an order, Scavenger. Find a way through this checkpoint. Get to it.
Take it easy out there. This city is crazy this time of year.
We have the area secured. My men are ready to move on. But we need to talk about what happened at the checkpoint. I know things went to shit. That wasn't your fault. I'm glad you at least tried to talk your way through. Even managed to get some of the locals on our side. I'm glad we hired you. Something like that. We'll discuss this more as we get closer to our objective. Until then, just keep doing what you're doing. Happy? We're done then. Get to it. We do have a lot of ground to cover. Meet my men in the tunnels when you're finished in town.
Well, well, well. Look what the wasteland dragged in. Fresh meat, eh? Welcome to my emporium of odds and ends. You've got an eye for the valuable, I can tell. What's your pleasure? Bullets, gadgets, or maybe a dash of information to sweeten the deal? Ah, you've got the savvy of a true survivor, don't you? Information is my bread and butter. But remember, knowledge isn't free in these parts. Scrap caps or a bit of influence will do the trick. Fine. Okay. This station leads right to downtown, and it comes in two flavors. You got the green line and the blue line, right? So what if I told you that ain't all there is? These are just the public lines. Say there's an entire separate set of maintenance tracks. You get me? All leading to different places. Well, the quickest way to the center is a green line from here, but everyone knows about that. You want to stick to the beaten path, be my guest, but think of all of the things that can be discovered along here. $150 and it's yours. Well, what if you need to backtrack? What if there's a flood? Or a cave-in? Or something you just don't smell right? You scavengers always looking for a new way in and out, right? Or do you just wander around in circles till you find a door, or a ladder, or a switch that look like it might be the right way? And shit. Alright, we'll call it 125. You absolutely won't regret it. This is genuine pre-war engineering knowledge. Hell, we even crossed out the bits that was buried under the rubble. $100 is my final offer. All right. I could see you're a busy man, so I won't waste your time. $75 for the map. Last chance. That is my absolute final offer. Take it now or it is gone, my friend. Sold! I promise you, you won't regret it. Think of all the buried treasures that could be out that way. Pleasure doing business. Bullets, the lifeblood of survival, my friend. Here's a rundown. Your trusty 12-gauge buck, dependable, no frills. Then there's my 9mm ball, when you need to cut down more than just excuses. And check these out. 9mm hollow points, turn your foes into craters. Always a crowd pleaser. What you need? You know my prices. Alright, suit yourself. But don't expect it to be here when you come back. My stuff moves fast. Ah, you've got the savvy of a true survivor, don't you? Information is my bread and butter. But remember, knowledge isn't free in these parts. Scrap caps or a bit of influence will do the trick. Wise choice, my friend. So, come here. Here's a scoop. The mutants have been right ornery this past few months. Now, some people think they're just getting desperate because winters come fast, but I heard different. What I heard, they got some kind of big boss who's telling them what to do. One of my friends even seen him once. Scared him after death. It wasn't no normal mutant. Nah, was about 30 feet tall, carrying a hammer made from an entire car, and from his hand shot bolts of lightning that could pin a man to the ground. Bam! No idea. This was somewhere near downtown, near the old mall. But my friend doesn't lie. 90% of what he says is true. It's always true. Every time. So you just watch yourself around downtown, else you're gonna get swashed flat. Nice trade.
Yes? Ah, a scavenger. Ahoy, glowing eyes of the wastes. Find any treasure in the rubble today? Aye, that's what they call you out there. With your eyes glow like beacons in the dark. I'm only yanking your chain. To me, it's a sign of resilience. A sign that you become one with the land. It might bother some, but to me it just shows you've been places they fear to tread. Me? Town metalsmith. Got an knack for crafting. Ain't no rusted metal I can't breathe new life to. Looking to barter? I'll trade my time for anything useful you found up there. Anything I can use or repurpose. Every piece of scrap tells a story, and you wouldn't believe some of the things people have brought back here. Waste not, want not, as they used to say. Wouldn't trade it. And I'm not just a metalsmith. I'm a keeper of the old ways. My old man taught me his skills passed down from before times. Mostly here, I just make knives and hammers. Rarely I get the chance to make something exciting, like a door hinge. Sure, it's a different kind of hustle down here, but it's a good living. Anything I can use or repurpose. Every piece of scrap tells a story, and you wouldn't believe some of the things people have brought back here. Waste not, want. Weapons for survival, tools to make life easier. Need a blade that won't fail you? I can make just the thing. Or I can fix up anything you have that's starting to lose its edge. What are you interested in? Maybe you do. Let me see what you're carrying. We'll see if we can work out a deal. Ah, the humble crowbar. These things are a kind of symbol for your kind. This one already is in pretty good shape. No fractures. Forks are still pretty straight. Not much I could do with this. Unless... Well... This isn't just a tool, right? You use it as a weapon when you have to, I imagine. I'm just thinking if I weld a hammer onto the end instead of the pry bar hook, could be pretty good in a fight. Still have the forks on the other side if you need to get a stuck door open or what have you. Oh, I already have plenty of hammers around. So, say 40 scrap for my time in the woodpile? What do you say? It won't take long. Phew. Where did you get this? I'm sloshing around in there. Wait, is this a flamethrower? A mutant? Didn't think they had enough brain cells to rub together for this kind of work. Well, I can take a look at it. I can already see one pipe that won't be lasting very long. Let's say 70 scrap? I'll see what I can do with this, assuming I don't set myself on fire trying to figure out how it works. All done. Turns out this piece of junk was just a glorified blowtorch. The design was pretty clever, so I'll have to hand it to them. Propane for the propellant, flint striker for the igniting, but whatever they used as fuel. Jeez. This thing was definitely an accident waiting to happen. I don't know what they used for the main fuel cell, but it doesn't mix well. It separates when it heats up. You end up with this thick black stuff that looks like oil and smells like death, all collecting in the bottom. Not much I could do about that. You really need better fuel than whatever this stuff is. But I did find a temporary solution. I've installed a pump into the bottom here. Once you build up enough pressure, the light at the back will come on and you can hit the secondary trigger down here to vent all this stuff out. Should stop you turning yourself into a petrol bomb. Ha! Beats me, kid. This stuff is gonna come out hot and angry, so keep your distance. Whatever is standing on the other end isn't going to be having a good time. My pleasure. Here, I've drawn up a diagram of all the parts for you, in case you ever need to make your own repairs. I might even try making one myself. Could be a pretty good tool for clearing out overgrowth. Or trash hags. I hate those things. Same old. You've got a fair share of station settlements still going. Michonne, the one with the theater, that one is always busy. And you've got a sleepy little Sal station down by the river, but they keep to themselves. Watch out for the Dome station, though. It was abandoned a few months ago. Eerie place. Been quiet here, though.
A fellow scavenger. Haven't seen you here before. Haven't seen many scavengers here. Name's Bishop, brother. Most scavs hang out in East Point or Michonne. South Station as well, but it's not easy to get to. This place is a little too hot for most. Somerville and East Point aren't too bad. Good for decent food and drink. But the best treats are Michonne or in South Station. There are too many people there, in my opinion. I'm resting here for a while, thinking of checking out the old apartments nearby. They're too hot, from what I can tell. That big tower? Yeah, it's still here. Mostly. You can almost see it from the roof here. Right near the middle, near the old casino. Why? I don't think you can get to it from here. We're too near the crater. Maybe head to Queen Street Station, to the east, the flooded district near Michonne. Normally, you take the green or blue light down to the center. You'll pass through Michonne. You can get around the gap to the spire there. But there has been a cave-in, so we're still waiting for it to be cleared. I don't know. Maybe find another route around? There used to be the bridge on the Green Line, but I haven't been that way in a while. A caravan just headed out, trying to see if it was still open. Maybe you can catch up with them? I'm resting here for a while, thinking of checking out the old apartments nearby. They're too hot, from what I can tell. I still have a few things. I've got medical kits for 60 scraps. I also have a spare purge stim if you don't have any. 70 bucks. I also have some batteries. 10 scraps for 1 each. Alright. Anything else? I'm resting here for a while, thinking of checking out the old apartments nearby. They're too hot, from what I can tell. No. Thanks for the offer, but I work alone.
Same old. You've got a fair share of station settlements still going. Michonne, weapons for survival, tools to make life easier. Need a blade that won't fail you? I can make just the thing. Or I can fix up anything you have that's starting to lose its edge. What do you... Nothing right now, unless you need a pocket knife, or tools. I can make you up some armor, but it would take time, as in a few days' time. If you need ammunition, go see Jared's store in the trade car. I don't have the tools for that sort of precise work. Changed your mind? What do you have? Ah, the humble crowbar. Well, this isn't just a tool. Oh, I already have plenty of it. See, that didn't take long. Here you go. I've added some leather around the handle as well for you. Should stop it slipping around in your hands so much. Well,